What I love about your naysayer section in the book is obviously, you could say, well, that's route one, naysayers, don't listen to the begrudgers, fudge the begrudgers, whatever. But then Arnie gives it the twist. And this is why the book is brilliant. Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's brilliant because then Arnie goes on to say, but most of all, don't listen to the biggest naysayer of all, which is yourself.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I talk about that there's people that make a plan and they say, I want to go and get into movies. And then they say, and if this doesn't work out, I have a plan B. So I said, well, wait a minute, hold it. I said, if you have already all the naysayers out there that says you would never make it into the movies, and now you say, if I don't make it, I have a plan B, that means that you're doubting yourself. That is the most dangerous thing of all. It's not the other people saying no and you can't make it. You yourself are doubting. That is a real attack on your goal.
Yeah.
And so be very, very careful with that, because it's much better not to have a plan B and to just say, I'm going to go and execute plan A.
Yeah.
And I know 100% that I can do that. I have a very clear vision. Yes, I have to work my ass off. Yes, I will fail many times on the way to get there, but I will get there.
Yeah.
And this is exactly the way I felt. I knew that I could be another Clint Eastwood or another Charles Bronson. These were the big guys in the 70s, right? So I was kind of like idolizing them. And Reg Park, British bodybuilder that was doing Hercules movies.
Ledge Park, we
Reg
call him.
Park, yeah, exactly. Ledge Park. Yeah. But I mean, Reg Park, he was like my idol.
Yeah.
And so, I wanted to be, so I saw this very clearly, but I never really felt that I should have a plan B. As a matter of fact, I talk about an incident in there where they came to me after I started business in California and all that, and I became known in the bodybuilding world and fitness world as a guy with brains and with the business knowledge. They offered me to be the manager of a gymnasium chain in California. And they offered me $200,000 back in the 70s.
Wow.
Now think about how much money that is,
Loads.
right? I turned it down. The reason why I turned it down is because I said to myself, my dream is to become a leading man in movies. And if I start working in the gymnasium chain 10, 12 hours a day, I would not have the time to train to become the greatest bodybuilder of all time, nor would I have time to go and take my acting classes and stunt classes and accent removal classes and speech classes and all of those kind of things. So this would be actually in my way, and I would not be able to reach my goal. So I turned it down, and they could not believe it until 10 years later. After I've done Conan and after I started getting $1 million a movie, they said, you had a vision. I mean, that you turned down $200,000 because you knew eventually you're going to get $1 million and $5 million and $10 million and $20 million for a movie.
Wow.
So this
Keep going.
It's amazing because the standard changed. In the 70s, $1 million was the highest paid. There was like Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson, Marlon Brando. These were the guys, Warren Beatty maybe, that got $1 million. So this was my goal. But then by the time I got there, then all of a sudden the salary was $10 million.
Yeah. So
I remember that Sly was getting $10 million, for Rocky 2. And then I said, oh, this is a new goal. I have to go and get $10 million. So now by that time, I was already getting $1 million and $1.5 million and $2 million a movie. But the new goal was $10 million.
Yeah.
And then by the time I got $10 million, then the new goal was 20 because now guys were getting 20.
Yeah.
So I was kind of a little bit behind, but eventually I caught up, and then eventually I got more money than anyone else. I got the $30 million for Batman and Robin and for other movies at a certain point, and points and grosses, participation, and all of those kind of things. So I reached all my goals and went beyond my goals.
Yeah.
It was really fantastic. So it just shows you that if you stay in there, and if you fight it out and battle it out, and if you're willing, to fail and to just get up again and to dust yourself off and to go after it, it can be done.
Yeah.